Greetings, Grand Lakers. I'm Rusty Fleming, and I'm the publisher of Grand Times on Grand Lake newspaper here on Grand Lake. And one of the greatest events this lake has to offer is coming up shortly, and that's the 30th annual Christmas Boat Parade. And it's set for the 14th of December and will be headquartered out of Cherokee Yacht Club across the way. And you know, 30 years is a mighty long time, and we just happen to have the only captain that we're aware of that has participated for 30 consecutive years, counting this year. And David Iman is that captain. David,
I was 7 years old the first year.
Okay, perfect.
No, it was. It's hard to believe we were trying to put pencil to it, and 30 years ago, I can't remember the weather. I can tell you I remember decorating the boat with my mom and dad, and I was kind of out of college at the time and newly married and had a little kid, and it was cold, but we had a good time.
It was plenty cold. You know, that very first one, the temperatures, even though it seemed cold for the season, we couldn't have asked for better weather, really. You know, and it was a great event and turned out to set something up to go on for years to come.
One thing I found about this parade is it's always something new every year. I mean, we've done it in short pants and t-shirts, and we've done it in parkas and mittens and gloves and heaters and everything else. And but it always seems like somehow the weather always opens up and lets that parade happen, and everybody have a good time. So.
And that's a good thing. Well, how much preparation and planning goes into getting ready for this parade?
Well, I can tell you one year. We had a great idea. It was called the cookie cutter, and we were going to do cookie designs and snowmen and little things like that. We made them out of styrofoam, which was a great idea in the garage until we turned around the point out here at Spinnaker Point and the wind hit them, and then we looked like a popcorn machine. It just went bad in a hurry, but we got through it. But as far as the preparation goes, you know, my family and I kind of make it a family event, so we can start 3 or 4 months ahead of time, at least putting the ideas together and kind of drawing them up. And the year we had the Ferris wheel, which was the Ron's Carnival Christmas, we started about July.
Wow!
So
a lot of preparation.
A lot of preparation, you know. I mean, but you don't have to do that. We do it because, like I said, it's a family event. We have a good time, and it's a bonding experience for me and my kids, and every one of my kids pick a different theme every year, and that's kind of how we make it work. And but you know what? It's just as much fun to participate when you just throw on some lights and have some people on the boat and have a good time.
Right.
So
have friends along for the
exactly,
ride, so
exactly.
to speak. So at the end of the evening, not the dinner at Cherokee, but when you come back into port, so to speak, what is the highlight of that evening for the Iman clan?
The highlight of the evening is getting back safe. Like I said, you know, bringing the boat back in one piece and with most of the decorations still on it, you know, because you never know. I mean, it is a lot of stuff going on a boat that's decorated, and it's hard to see, and it's sometimes windy and those kind of things. But the highlight to us is just the fact that we've participated another year and we've had a good time, and it's almost like you just got done playing a football game or something. You just kind of take a deep breath and go, wow, there's the port. We made it, you know.
Is that all there is?
That's all, yeah. We made it without sinking, you know. So and nobody fell in or whatever. So yeah, it's just a fun time. We all look at each other, give ourselves a big hug, and try to take a picture. So
there you go. Well, you know what? The only thing to make this thing better than it has been for the past 29 years is more boats.
More participation.
And what would you say, since July has come and gone, what would you say to a captain that's considering an entry into this parade, and you have some advice and counsel that you might give them?
I would say it's not unlike decorating for a parade or decorating your house or whatever. Pick a theme. That's what we try to do. On the 25th anniversary of this parade, we did silver bells, you know, and we try to play, you know, a lot of people do patriotic themes, a lot of people do Christmas themes. It doesn't matter. We've done a little bit of everything from the Wizard of Oz to the cookie cutter. But so pick a theme and try to stay within it, and plan a little bit. You know, make sure everything's tied down real good, because you do get in some wind. Make sure you're safe, that you don't have drop cords hanging off the edge of the boat in the water, and do a little pre-planning, make sure your generator's up and running good, and those kind of things. Because again, it's a boat and it's in the water, and there's a lot going on. So as big as you want to go, and we've gone big, and as small as you want to go, and we always seem to have the same amount of fun. It's not about how big the boat is or the parade is. It's about just putting it together.
Doesn't sound like fun. It's hard to come by.
Yeah,
It's a good time had by all, as they like to say.
it is.
Well, okay, 29 years. I'm just doing the math on you here, partner. 29 years, and you were 7 years old and making you 36.
Yeah.
I'm not buying in.
I look pretty good at 36, don't I? What would that have been? Was that, 1999 or
something like that?
1989, I guess, somewhere in there. But yeah.
But think about this for a minute. 29 different times that you've done this.
Yeah.
Do we have a highlight?
My father, known as Captain Ron on the lake, is the one that got me into this mess. And he loved to party, and he loved to show off, and he loved to he had great ideas, but we had to do all the work. You know how it is when you're kids.
Right.
So I would say the highlight of it was the very last year I got to have Dad on the boat. And we lost him to cancer the next year, but he's still on the boat with Spirit. And so the next year we came back with Ron's Carnival Christmas, because he loved a party and a carnival, and we won that year. So that was the highlight of this parade. It was just those memories with Dad and family and winning that year in his name. So
okay. Thanks for joining us today. I mean, this is great for people to find out what this event is truly about, for someone that's participated for as many years as you have. And it is a great event, and we would invite all of our Grand Lake friends and anyone from outside the area that has an interest in taking part, either climbing aboard one of the craft or perhaps putting an entrant into the parade itself. And that can all be accomplished by reaching Alicia Hampton at the Arrowhead Yacht Club office, and I believe her email is alicia.hampton@arrowheadok.com. Been a pleasure being with you. We'll see you next time, and we'll see you on the water for the Christmas Boat Parade, number 30.